lesson today. So today we're going to be learning about measuring and tracking weather systems. Please write this in your notes. Measuring and tracking weather systems. How? Our learning objective today is for you to be able to use a model or a picture to describe various weather conditions. Remember, this lesson is being recorded, and you do not need to write the learning objective. You only need to write those large letters. So let's keep going here. Remember, if Miss Neville's going too fast for you, I'm recording this lesson so that you're able to get the notes later on. So when we're talking about how meteorologists track weather, predict weather, and communicate weather and what's happening to us, it's important that you're able to understand that they use different tools. The first tool they use, you don't need to draw this picture yet. You'll have to draw this picture in your Schoology notes today. The first tool that they use is radar imaging. Radar imaging. So, in your notes, let's write tool number 1. Tool number 1, radar imaging. Image is just a scientific word. It's another word for picture. We have seen these on the news, especially when we're watching the news to look at a harmful storm that may be coming near us. Just like this hurricane here that's being tracked in Miami in 2005. It was a while back. And so what we see here, guys, is that we see lots of different colors here. Radar imaging uses different colors to show different temperatures. Usually. Sometimes those colors will show the difference in pressure, levels of air pressure, but usually those colors are used to show different temperatures. You do not need to draw this picture right now. You only need to write what you see there that I've written in green. Ms. Neville is about to go on. So the second tool that a meteorologist can use, is a satellite image. Tool number 2. A satellite image, as you see already right now, does not show the colors that a radar image shows because it measures different parts of a weather system. So a satellite image shows wind movement. It's important that we know how wind is moving for weather, because wind moves weather systems. Yeah, the wind is going to push that hurricane closer to the coasts of North Carolina and Virginia. So it's important for us to be able to measure wind movement, and meteorologists use satellite images to do that. Ms. Neville's about to go on. And the last tool that we use is what we see these fantastic meteorologists doing at the top of one mountain: direct observation. Direct observation. Yes, our tool number 3 will be direct observation. In other words, using some of our senses to predict and describe weather conditions. Please take some time to finish writing this down. And of course, you don't need to draw this picture. Okay, so today what you're going to do is you're going to continue to work to complete your notes. That's the first thing you'll need to do. You'll want to go back in your email. Ms. Neville sent this email to this class on Saturday. My welcome email where it said welcome to 6th grade science with Ms. Neville. You're going to go to that email, look at one of the attachments, and it's going to say explore learning, and it's the directions that tell you how to create an account. Okay? So that's what you're working on today. You're completing your notes. You have 2 things of notes to write, and you're going to be completing your Explore Learning virtual lab. Now, when you're completing that virtual lab, it's important for you to know you do not need to. I'm going to pull it up for you. Please mute yourself. Thank you. Okay, it's important for you to know when you're completing that virtual lab, that there's nothing you necessarily have to do at the top. You can just skip this part and go right to answering the 5 questions here, okay? If you only get 1 attempt to do this correctly, so if you have any questions about any of the questions you're answering, feel free to call me during my free times. Check your email to see when the free times are on Teams for Ms. Neville so I can help you or guide you with any of these answers. Are there any questions before we end this live session today?